Week 8 is on tap, and we have a double main event in the SEC. First off, at 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern, Tennessee hosts Alabama in this year's installment of the third Saturday in October. Both teams coming off disappointing losses on the road a couple weeks ago, Tennessee dropping a game in Fayetteville to Arkansas, and Alabama losing a shocker in Nashville to the Vanderbilt Commodores. Since those losses, both teams trying to recapture the magic they had brewing at the beginning of the season. But thus far, neither of them doing so in a convincing fashion. And with both Alabama and Tennessee sitting at one loss apiece, this game begins to have that feel of a playoff elimination game. On the flip side, a win does marvels for momentum. A win here sets either of these teams on the right track for the remainder of the season, and more importantly, keeps them in contention for the SEC title game in Atlanta. Now, in this matchup, Bama is actually favored by 3 points. I don't think that's going to happen, though, and here's my reasoning. Tennessee has not lost at home since 2021. They haven't lost in Neyland Stadium since 2021 when they played the Georgia Bulldogs in Knoxville. And I think that is the difference here. The home field advantage pushes the Volunteers over the edge. I've got Tennessee winning by a score of 34-27. The second big game in the double main event is Georgia at Texas. This is the one a lot of people have circled on their calendar since before the season even began. Texas, the number one team in the country, the only undefeated team remaining in the SEC. They come in with a 6-0 record. Georgia comes in with a 5-1 record. They are ranked 5th in the country. And this game will be in Austin at DKR with a 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 Eastern kick. Now, interestingly enough, before the season began, a lot of people had these two teams meeting in the SEC title game, and that could still happen depending on how things shake out. In this matchup, Texas is favored by 5 points, and I don't see the Longhorns covering the spread. I've got this one being extremely close, especially in the second half. I think the second half of this ball game is going to be a dogfight, no pun intended. In this one, I've got Texas coming out on top by a score of 34-31. Pay close attention to that second half. I see a lot of craziness erupting. I see a lot of back and forth. It's going to be a classic finish. But in the end, I see the Longhorns winning at home by 3 points. Of course, there's a whole slate of great games coming up in Week 8. Stay tuned for the predictions of those games. In the meantime, this is Kevin saying, hook 'em horns, God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I'm digging a hole. I'm digging a hole.